First Thessalonians is all about living with faith, loving with urgency, and standing in hope as we wait for the return of Jesus. Paul is writing to a church who is suffering and trying to live with hope in a weary world. 33 years ago, those who were there might remember it differently than I do, but from my perspective, Grace Church was like the Apostle Paul wrote to the Corinthians and described his conversion as one abnormally born. In other words, he described his conversion as unconventional. And if you read his conversion story in Acts chapter 9, how he came to faith was pretty unique. And I think Grace Church had a unique start. We were already weary when we started. This church was born out of church hurt. And so a lot of us were disillusioned, we were discouraged, we were apprehensive, we didn't know what the Lord would do with us. All we knew is that we wanted to do church differently, that we wanted to be the church, not just do church. And so it took us a while. It took us a while to walk through our disappointments, to walk through our hurt, to walk through forgiveness and repentance and all those things that bring restoration to relationships. We had to learn how to walk in faith and trust God with this church and allowing Him to do what He desired to do with this church. We had to learn how to love with urgency and how to walk through reconciliation and not to hold resentments and how to offer forgiveness and seek forgiveness. We had to learn how to stand in hope, knowing that God works all together for good. And so that's been the journey that we've been on for the last 33 years. It mimics so well what Paul wrote to the Thessalonians, that we live with the hope of heaven. We wait for the return of Christ. But in the meantime, until we get there, we have a gospel to preach. We have a kingdom to extend, and we have people to love and serve. And so what Paul's message is to the Thessalonians is his message to us, to walk in faith, to love with urgency, and to stand in hope as we wait for the return of Jesus.